keep looking and keep an ear out for that little voice. All right, let's go back to the summer after my graduation, the one all of you are about to have. So one of my best friends and fraternity brothers, this guy Adam Smith, started a company with his friend Matt Brzezina. And I was excited, and we all got together, and we decided, well, hey, why don't we all work together out of the same apartment? So we could, we'll save some money, it'll be fun. And it was perfect. It was a perfect summer. Well, it was almost perfect. Like, the air conditioning was broken, so we were all like coding in our boxers. So, but it was pretty good. So Adam and Matt were working like every waking hour. But as time went on, they kept getting pulled away. And I'd be like, well, where are you guys going? And they're like, well, we're going to meet with another investor. And I'm like, oh, okay. And one of these investors actually took them on a helicopter ride. And I'm like, at this point, I was like, okay, like, seriously, like, I've been working on my company for like 2 years, and Adam's only been at it for like 2 months. I'm like, I don't want a helicopter ride. But that was just the beginning. Like, things only got worse. Like, August rolled around, and Adam gave me the bad news that they were moving out. And so not only were they moving out, but they were off to Silicon Valley, where the real action was happening, and I was getting left behind. I mean, it was okay. Like, every now and then, I would call Adam to see how things were going. And things were always pretty good. So I remember one afternoon, I called him, and he's like, oh, we met with Vinod today. And I knew that Vinod Khosla, he's this legendary Silicon Valley investor, entrepreneur, billionaire. And I was like, oh, that's cool. What did he say? And then Adam was like, he's going to give us $5 million to get started. And so, I mean, I was thrilled for Adam, but this was a shock for me. Because, like, you know, here's Adam. He's my little brother in the fraternity. And he's like my beer pong partner. He's 2 years younger than me. I'm out of excuses. Like, Adam is off to the Super Bowl, and I'm not even getting drafted. And, you know, Adam had no idea at the time, but he actually gave me just the kick that I needed. It was time for a change. So they say that you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So, like, think about that for a second. Like, who would be in your circle of 5? And I have some good news. MIT is one of the best places in the world to start building that circle. Because if I hadn't come here, I never would have met Adam. I never would have met my amazing co-founder, Arash. And there would be no Dropbox. One thing I've learned is that surrounding yourself with people who inspire you is now just as important as being talented or working hard. Can you, like, imagine if Michael Jordan hadn't been in the NBA? Like, if his circle of 5 were like a bunch of guys in Italy or something? Like, I don't think we'd be seeing him on Wheaties boxes. And so that's the point. Like, your circle pushes you to be better, just like Adam pushed me. And now your circle's going to grow to include your coworkers and the people around you where you live. And where you live matters. There's only one MIT, and there's only one Hollywood, and there's only one Silicon Valley. And this isn't a coincidence. For whatever you're doing, there's one place in the world where the best people go, and you should go there. Don't settle for anywhere else. Like, being able to meet my heroes and learn from them gave me a huge advantage. So your heroes are part of your circle too. So follow them.